My team's role in the Septet project is visualizing energy in a large-scale building size installation. Buildings are actually one of the largest consumers of energy. If you can reduce the energy consumption of buildings, especially large buildings, you can have a great impact. It's difficult for people in the general public to understand the work that's being done by scientists and engineers. So our role is to try and translate that information to the public.
I've been working on the design and fabrication of the Skylight Project that we installed here at the Balloon Museum. The aluminum channel is clean looking, and it also is a thermal sink. So by dissipating the heat that LEDs are generating, it gives the LEDs a longer lifespan. I've got a clamp meter to measure the current in the DC and in the AC, and it's drawing a relatively small amount of power.
We're experimenting with interactive visualization where people can use their cell phones to interact with the building. We just want to make the potential conservation of energy and the creation of energy fun and exciting to the general public.
I like the idea of text messaging as a format for interacting with people because it's very low impact, meaning everybody has a phone that they can text with and they don't need a fancy phone. One challenge, but it's also a benefit, is having to learn new things constantly. We had to learn Android in order to figure out how to get and receive text messages, and there's database stuff, and that is a challenge because sometimes you'll get stuck and you won't know what you're doing, you're hacking things together, but then it's also fun and exciting.
I used some open source software. I modified that so that we could generate our own video frame by frame and then send that over to the DNCs. I took this as a bit of a challenge to A, improve my own programming by understanding others, and B, doing it in such a way that I can re-release that code and keep it as legible as the original author had made theirs. If you can construct something that it can be used in other contexts, the code can continue to evolve and get better. We set out to do a thing and brought it to completion. I think this is a great example of when everything went right.